G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is a lovely cold evening, and today's video is I'm gonna just talk about some stuff for the channel, if that's alright with you. It is. If you're new around here, legends, g'day, my name's Nathan. I like to make videos on motorcycles. Sometimes I do music, and very rarely I'll do gaming stuff, but it's been a while. If you like my stuff, leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe, and stick around. Otherwise, let's boogie into today's topic. So, as you can see, guys, it's a lot darker than it usually is at 6, and that is because daylight savings here in Victoria has kicked into full force. Meaning, unless I fix my sleep schedule, which, let's be honest, there's a higher chance that I'll win the $100 million on the lottery than fucking do that. A lot of my videos might be a little bit dark now, or I might do them when I start going to my job, so it might be a bit short in that regard, but on my days off I'll try to do my best in terms of getting some videos done. I hate being behind cars, so forgive me if a few of them are dark. I'll try my best to not make a lot of them dark. Like I said, I don't want to have too many videos in the dark, but as we're approaching the more England-style weather of it being grey and miserable everywhere, I might be doing a few more inside videos like I did yesterday. Oh, yesterday being the day I recorded it, but 2 days ago when I uploaded it, which was when I did the video about the Tuono. You know, just stuff on the computer, voiceover, talk and stuff like that, because if it's pissing down with rain, it's a bit hard to get out and do a video on the bike when you don't have any wet weather gear. And honestly, I'd rather stay inside where it's dry, honestly. But if it's cold, I'll be out and riding. I don't care how cold it gets. It can be bloody almost snowing, but as long as it's not wet outside, I'll be out recording videos. So in that regard, do not fear, but just worry if it's a lot more darker videos, it's just because of the time, the way things are working, alright? Now, I am contemplating doing a few more videos related, as my channel banner says, it's not just motorbikes, it's gaming, music and bikes. Now, occasionally I do post a short of me playing guitar, but hey man, maybe I'll do a video of me trying to learn something on guitar, alright? Now, I ain't no John Mayer or Eric Clapton, but I could very well do a video of me learning something, if that is something that you guys would be willing to watch, if that makes sense. Otherwise, it'll stick to my shorts area. Gaming side of things, though, I'm a little bit more iffy to post video game stuff ever since I stopped doing, because this used to be a gaming channel way back when, but I only really did that to give myself something to do during lockdown. So, ever since I started doing the biking stuff, I really haven't done gaming stuff. I might do a video, like I said, on the Riot game, just talking about bikes during something, so like talk about the history of something, or the joys of a certain model, if I can't get out and ride. And obviously it gives me a chance to get topics on bikes I can't ride in the flesh, like your vintage ones or your RC8. That's not the right bike, I've ridden one of those. I meant your, is it MC21 or something like that? Or yeah, okay. No, whatever your friggin' V4 from Honda is. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, double thank you, sir. Gotta love that. But oh well, that's the joys of riding bikes. But yeah, so my contemplation is later on as my channel grows, if I get up to a decent amount of subs, I might open up a secondary channel and post some gaming stuff just on the side, because why not? I like games. I don't really have enough time to play games, so giving myself a reason, even if it's a work-related reason, call it work, but you know what I mean? It gives me a reason to load up my games again. So it's all depending on how well my scheduling goes. But maybe in the future I'm thinking about doing that. But if you guys are interested in potentially more of your favourite local dipshit and you like watching my stuff, let me know and I'll start that. But until my channel gets a little bit bigger, I'm probably not going to be posting gaming stuff. I might stream. I still got to do some more streamy streams, and I know I had definitely accidentally streamed for a little bit when I was recording the Tuono video. That was a bit of a meme, but streams are definitely on the cards in the future, but gaming channel is not out of the question. But like I said, I might do more videos on the aspect of potentially doing music stuff. Am I a musician? God no, but I do enjoy playing the guitar here and there, so maybe I'll post myself learning stuff. You know, just simple things. Or even if I've learned something, I might just post my cover of it, but there is no, you know, no definites. I don't really do the singing in front of people anymore. Because like, when I was younger, I was a singer, alright? And as I got older, I just refused to sing in front of people. Because it's like when someone's like, I'm a comedian, tell me a joke. I got annoyed with everyone asking me to sing for them, so I just stopped doing it. And the only person that ever hears me sing anymore is my girlfriend. So, do I feel comfortable posting myself singing on the internet? I'll be honest, it's not the uncomfortability, it's the family asking me questions about it. Oh, my visor's all fogged up, I can't see. Now my audio's gonna have to be edited so it's the right volume again, but dude, like I said, it's just a few things that are happening now that it's gonna get colder and wetter. So I'm going to try and commit to the daily grind as much as I can, because I'm enjoying it, genuinely. I like having to be forced to do something. It keeps me in check. Does that make sense? Gives me purpose, gives me a reason to get out and do something, gives me more reason to ride my bike. I do need to service this bitch still, so hey, we're only a few thousand clicks past that valve check service, but hey, can't rush these things. But obviously the more I ride, the more I'm going to try and get a chance to do more test rides. I need to get back in touch with good old Yamaha City, see if I can get a test ride a brand new or last year's model MT10. That'd be nice. Why do you come in front of me just to fucking slow down? God, I hate people who do that. It's the biggest pain in the ass. If you're gonna change lanes into the quote-unquote fast one, go the fucking speed limit! Ah! Oh, anyway. So I'm trying to get a test ride on an MT10. Let's see if I can get a test ride on a brand new MT07, actually. That'd be nice. When the R9s get in, I'm going to be able to potentially get a ride on one of those. I do need to start talking to the Indian dealership soon and see if I can get a deal with them as well. I do want to try and get a deal with Peter Stevens. If you're from Melbourne, you know them, or Australia for that matter, you should know them. So if I can get a thing going with them, that'd be great. But no benefits, or benefits, definites, because Peter Stevens is a bit harder to get a deal with because they're like the dealership, and Team Moto, but Team Moto's so far away. But hey man, I can only ask, yeah, and they're either going to say yes or no, but I find it works a lot better if I ask in person. But oh, some of the dealerships are just so far away, man. Now, unlike America, we don't really have a lot of independent dealerships, and those that we do have are kind of crap, I'll give it that. Some of them are okay, but a lot of them are just nothing. We've got one dealership that does Suzuki stuff, but he only does a few. The other ones has like 3 bikes. I'm like, it's hard, man. I just wish we had a place that just has a whole bunch of people have their own private sales. But unfortunately, no. We're not so lucky here. But hey, it is the cards we've been dealt, which means I must continue working in that vein. And I'm not bothered about it. It just means I got to get creative. Does that make sense? And it means problem solving and intense thinking. And you can probably hear why I'm enjoying YouTube. It's just giving me problems to deal with. You know, as a man, you're meant to do a lot of work, and if you're not working and you get lazy, well, then you do get more depressed. So I'm creating problems for myself that I need to resolve in my own interesting way of thinking and like problem-solving processes, which honestly is giving me a will to live and a reason to get by, because I am not a happy man by usual standards. So having a forced nature upon myself, where I need to learn to do stuff and answer questions that I have for myself and solve my own problems, honestly, is the best thing for my own health. Because God knows I needed it. But yeah, so that's the general gist of what's happening. Like I said, we've got a few problems that we sort of got to deal with in the back end, and they're not really issues, it's more just creative solutions to potential issues. Like I said, if I'm going to upload every day, I need to figure out a way to get a video guaranteed every day. Now, it's not hard, alright? It's not hard. It's just a matter of how you guys will enjoy it. So like I said, if I'm going to do a musical-based one, it's all about the reception behind it, because if it's not getting received well, it's not going to be a definite deterrent, but it just means they're not going to be as common. And I know a lot of the guys who watch my channel are guitarists or musicians themselves, so hey man, I like bikes, but it is my channel about your boy, so I can post whatever the hell I want, goddammit, but I ain't going to become a gaming channel again, that's for sure. If I am going to do gaming, I'm definitely going to open up a second channel. I don't want the main focus of this channel to be just purely taken away, because I find with YouTube, the more you take away the focus of a channel, the harder it gets. The more diluted the channel gets, the harder the focus gets, if that makes sense. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to take it, like, avoid things entirely. I'm still going to be creative and try and do different things, but the main focus of this channel is and always will be motorcycles, and if I can add anything to it, it will be cars, alright? Because I like cars, I'm a car guy as well. We're going to start pulling apart that XY soon, so if you guys like car restoration stuff, guess what? I'm going to have to figure out how to film that in a non-invasive way and try and film as much as I can whilst also helping. So that'll be a fun thing to do, and you guys will meet my dad, who looks awfully a lot like Moses at the moment. You'll understand that when we start filming it. So if you guys are enjoying a bit of content on the car, that'll be fun. I'm going to have to block off that bloody thing on the garage ceiling again. But all in time, man, all in time. So I'm keen. That's going to be a fun project to do, because obviously I like vintage cars. My dream car is the model just after the one we're restoring, in fact. So if YouTube and that all that works out, or I make a lot of money, I'm going to be buying one, and you're going to see exactly what that car is, because you know damn well I'm going to be posting it on the channel. But until that time comes along, that's just a little heads up to what's potentially coming in the future. I want to keep you guys as informed as possible, because you know I love yous. And if you guys are enjoying my content, I want to make sure you keep enjoying my content, because you subscribe to a certain method of videos, and I don't want to change it all up too much. So that's why I said it's never going to be too much of one thing. So if I like cars, I'm not going to ever do purely just cars for a while. I know a lot of other bike related guys did that, and it sort of hurt their channel. A good example, as much as I love him, it's one of my favorite channels to watch, is Do It With Dan. He focused a lot on his Julie and his Camaro for a little bit, and guess what? I reckon that negatively impacted his viewership as a whole. He's only sort of just recovering now, but even then it's nothing like it used to be. So I don't want to do that myself, learn through other people's mistakes, but also, you know, he's doing well for himself, so don't hate on the bloke. Don't think I'm doing that. I love him, but hey man, if I've got momentum, the last thing I want to do is snuff the flame. So if I'm going to do other stuff, like I said, with gaming, I'm either going to stream or I'm going to make a new channel, man. And if it's music, I'm only going to do it occasionally or stick to shorts, just so it's here, because I know some people are interested in my thing. Get off the damn road, you sausage. I know people enjoy it, but it's never going to be the main focus of the channel. Same with cars. If I could do one car video, let's see, if I'm doing 7 videos a week, 1 video a week on a car, if I have the means to it, I might. But it's never going to be every fucking day. So I just won't allow that to happen. I really enjoy, excuse me, don't do the rolling out thing when, excuse me, I love when cars keep rolling when you're obviously coming in that way. But yeah, dude, that's all I have time for today. So I do hope you look forward to my content upgrades and whatever's changing, because keeping it going, it's not an easy task. It's not a hard ask, I'll give it that. Like, I'm not struggling by any means. Thinking of a video topic gets a little bit challenging some days, but hey, that's what I said. I'm enjoying the challenge because it's giving me purpose and it's challenging my brain. It keeps me like in a good mood in that sense. So even when I'm in a bad mood, it still gives me a reason to hop out on the bike and do something, or make a video in my bedroom and do something, and that's what I'm enjoying. It's keeping me committed. But ladies and gents, that's all I have time for. I do hope you take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe, get on the bikes, get out there and do something. You got a goal in life or a crazy idea, dive right in, fucking try it. Why not? The worst that's going to happen is you fall on your ass and you try again. But hey, if your goal is to hit the water at the bottom of the diving board and you climb all the way up there and look down and you climb back down, you'll always be gutted you never took the chance and tried it. So just give it a try. Anyway, ladies and gents, time to love you and leave her. Have a good day. See you later in tomorrow's video, and peace. Bye.